Right, it's just 5 to 9. We've been early, but been having a lovely chat with the landowner, and such a lovely person. And let me in here. River's running a bit high. I normally would cross over just down there where it narrows off, but there's I think she'll be pushing a little bit too hard. I'm going in to check it anyway. If not, I know where else I can cross over a bit further up. But anyway, we're here to catch some trout, and let's hope get on with a few with the Met spinners today. There's no way, no way in the world I'll be crossing over here today. It's running way too high. Normally this part here is all out of water, just under here in these rocks. So it's probably 60 centimetres or 2 feet higher than normal here. Anyway, it's good. I can still fish my way around the place. There we go. Just got a brownie. Just up in that flat water, and there, nice fish. Nothing big, nothing monstrous, but very nice little fat bugger. There he is. Nice, a rainbow. Little rainbow, beautiful. Nice catching one of them first up. That will get him in the net. And get a couple of picks and send him home. He doesn't toss the lure beforehand. We've got the Aglia TW spinner. I'm using that one there today. You see it just there. It's a gold blade, and it's got a little bit of red and black on the face of the blade. Anyway, he spat the hook once there. It's a couple of jumps around, and he tossed it, so he's going back in the drink now. Oh, good start. 3 casts, and got him on the 3rd cast. Beautiful. So, hopefully a few more around. There's a breeze already come up there, and it's not a warm one, I can tell you. Oh, I just want another little one here. What's in here? What have we got this time? Little brownie. I need a tiddler too. That's true. Oh my dear, look at the size of that little bugger. Ah. Anyway, we'll get him off and send him home. Oh, he's on his way. So, just want to catch his mum or his dad now. I'm just going to make my way across here. The other side is the shallow side of the river. I can get there and work my way up on that bank and fish the whole length of the river up through here then. So, I've gone to a Marks Brown. No, not a Marks Brown, sorry, a Aglia Fluo in the brown pattern. See if that's doing any difference. Not quite as bright as the TW. I had a couple of hits and misses, but yeah, they didn't take it, so I just wanted a full sun now. Just in case something's not quite as bright on their eyes. On a nice brown on the very first cast. That was to the shallow side of the river. I'll flick over there before I cross over. There's a nice flat water there, and yeah, this beautiful big fat bugger was sitting in there. He's a beauty. So we'll get the net and drop him into it. There we go. Lovely fish. Beautiful. I'll just got to turn this off for a minute so I can change hands. Beautiful fish. So we'll get him out. Come on, Bubba. They're lovely. Look at that. Absolute gem. Anyway, Bust. There he goes. He's gone. Beautiful. I took the last 2 trout in a row here, and one was right in that shallow over there, probably 6 inches of water. Nice brown, probably around about 500 gram mark, and then another nice medium-sized one just out about 3 metres from there. So taking the brown fluos off now. I've got Aglia Furio on now. Let's see what happens with that, how we go with that. I put a little size 1 rainbow fluo on now, Aglia. And, yeah, the equipment today is getting a good workout. It's the TT red belly rod, 7-footer, ultralight spin, beautiful lightweight rod, and fishes that all day with no problems. And yeah, and the Akuma ITX 1000, that's spooled with the platypus pulse mono, 4 pound, ultra strong stuff too. It is really good, nothing better. So Yeah, I had to go back to the, I had to go for a different colour again. The Aglia Furia did attract the trout, but it wouldn't touch it, so I thought I'll try a rainbow. If that doesn't work, we'll go back to the brown, and probably could even go back to the TW actually. It's the one that caught the trout earlier, first up. Finally, after 30 odd minutes, I have our fourth trout on. Taking a while, nothing big. Probably toss the lure in a minute. Went back to the brown trout pattern. And he was just taking that little pocket of flat water there behind those rocks. So there he is. Get him on, get him off and send him home. Actually not a bad sized little fish, nice and solid, very plump. Anyway, there you go Buster. Very good. Right, onwards and upwards. Problem now is a very strong east northeasterly wind blowing up the river behind me. It's not going to make the fishing any easier. It's blowing about 15 to 20 kilometres an hour at the moment. Oh, on another little fella. Oh dear. I've only moved about 3-4 feet forward. And just flicked up into that bit of fast water under that overhanging tree there, the willow. And this little fella snapped it up as soon as it hit the water. So that's the smallest fish of the day. Oh, there one's another one. This fat little bugger too. He's taken straight up there in the shallow water there, probably about 6 to 8 inches of water. Cast directly straight up the stream, smashed on the way down. Just hooked and lost the tiddler. I mean, I'm glad I lost it because it was being embarrassing to have to take him off the hook, the other one. Anyway, we'll get this fella in the net there. He's reasonably well hooked. So he's reasonably well hooked. Once I put the net out, popped the lure. There it is, just under him. Just down in there. Be lucky sometimes. Yeah, well, we'll dump him back in the water and send him home. Hey, lovely little fish. So, there you go, Puddin'. There you go. He's up. It's only a few minutes before 11 o'clock and I'm moving into some deeper water here now. It's been pretty dead since that last little trout. They've put a gold black fury on now. I was thinking going hard body, but I'll just give the gold black fury a bit of a workout here now and just see what happens. Then I may go hard body after that in this deeper runs here. Easterly wind's not helping. I just hooked and lost the rainbow. I've watched it come up behind the lure as it come into that deep hole there between them two rocks. I watched him grab hold of it. And as I went to sink the hooks, he made a leap out of the water and threw the lure back at me. Oh well. We'll continue on. Finally, we've hooked on the fish. It's only taken probably 45 minutes, half hour I suppose. And a nice big fat rainbow. I don't know how well hooked it is. He made about 8 leaps on the river from when his first hook. And I was just taking straight up ahead of me there on the left hand side. He's a nice fat little bugger. There he is. Anyway, I'll get him in the net and I'll get a couple of pics of him. Just if he doesn't try to hook in the meantime. And then we'll send him home. There you go, there's the hook. It's down in there, dead centre. And as soon as he's in there, out she pop. I just wet my hands and I'll send him on his way. Oh dear. Hey, lovely fish. Sun takes the colour out of it. There he goes. There you go, Puddin'. He's gone. Beautiful. Right, it's nearly 11:30, so I'm just going to fish on for another 5 minutes or 10 minutes and then call it a day. It's been a good one so far. There's 5 browns and 2 rainbows. I'm pretty happy with that. So, and yeah, hooked and lost 2 others. Had a few hits and misses. So yeah, It was a fairly good day. The wind's dropped off again now. And I'm also a bit sheltered here too. Alright. I'm back at the car. I fished on for another 20 odd minutes. It's, what's it now? It's nearly 12 o'clock now. By the time I fished on for another 15 or 20 minutes, whatever it was, and walked back to the car, see it's nearly midday. So yeah, nearly 3 hours all up. But yeah, I think it's had a bit of a hammering from other fishing. They have a lot of footprints in some of the sand areas on the river banks, and even where I parked the car you can see scuff marks and foot marks there. So I think it's had a bit of a hiding over the last week or so. So anyway, I was quite happy to finish up with 7 trout, the 5 browns and 2 rainbows. So the map spinners did the job, and yeah, I was tempted to go hard body at one stage, but there was no need to. They'll probably come later in the year when they're a bit more fussy. There was plenty of aggression in those trout today, which was good. So yeah, till next time guys, tight lines, and yeah, enjoy the slideshow.